This tutorial offers a basic introduction to the Trainz driver interface and lets you drive your first train. Let's get in there. Tutorial 1, Introduction to Driving. Hello and welcome to the Trainz Simulator tutorials. These tutorials are designed to give you the knowledge you'll need to enjoy Trainz Simulator. In this tutorial, you'll learn the Trainz menu bar, the camera controls, how to use the map, most importantly, basic train driving in DCC mode. Note: some game functionality has been disabled during this tutorial. If you want more detailed information than these tutorials provide, read the manual available from the Trainz launcher. To begin the tutorial, click the button at the bottom right of this window. Trainz menu bar. Across the top of the screen is the Trainz menu bar. In the top left corner, you will find the main menu right here. This menu allows you to set the game performance options, to save a session in progress, to search the world for a named object, and to quit a driving session. Return to the main menu. You will also find this button, the pause. Pause and unpause the game. Please note you will have to unpause the game to interact with the instruction window. So main menu, pause. On the right hand side of the screen, on the right hand side of the menu, you will find these buttons. Camera views, change the camera viewpoint. Additional tools menu. This menu allows you to access a number of functions, including bringing up the session instructions, changing the units used, showing the junction overlay arrows. It can also be used to set a number of locomotive controls like the headlights, ditch lights, pantograph, sander, and bell. Pause button may be useful during sessions. Click it to pause the game and click it again to unpause. Use it whenever you need extra time to read the instructions or think about your next move. Note: for the purpose of this tutorial, only some of the buttons described are active. Viewpoint. The camera menu allows you to change the viewpoint of the camera. There are 4 different camera views and a map that you can switch between at any time. Cab view, the view from the driver's seat of the cab. Press the bracket keys to switch between the different cab viewpoints. Click and hold the right mouse button and move the mouse to pan the camera around the cab. Chase view. With the view focused on a locomotive, click and hold the right mouse button and move the mouse left and right to pan the camera, move it forward and backward to elevate it. Line side view. Change your view to the nearest tracking camera if one is available. If a tracking camera isn't available, it will temporarily revert back to the chase view until one becomes available. Free roaming. This camera allows you to go anywhere on the map. Click the right mouse button in the 3D world where you want the camera focus to be. Click and hold the right mouse button to move around the map continuously. Use the cursor keys to pan or elevate the camera. Map view. This brings up the in-game map view. The camera can also be manipulated using the arrow keys on the keyboard. In all but the line side view, you can zoom the camera using the mouse wheel or use the page up and page down keys on your keyboard. Some of the views require that the view be focused on a locomotive. Focusing the view can be accomplished by left-clicking on a locomotive. Bring up the map view to continue the tutorial. We will come over here. Click map. Map view. The map view is useful for getting an overview of where your trains are in the world, viewing the track plan, and planning your train movements. It can show you turnout settings and signal stats, as well as allowing you to find named objects, rail-served industries, or stations. While in this view, you remain control of your locomotive, and it will continue to move unless you pause the game. You can move around the map with the same controls as the free roaming view. When you move the map focus, your world focus will move too. And if you switch to the free roaming camera from map view, the 3D view will be centered where the map focus was. Focusing the map view on a train can be accomplished by clicking any of the train icons on the map. When you are ready to continue, exit the map screen by switching back to the chase camera view. Okay, so we're going to come up here and chase. Speed and time display. On the right-hand edge of the screen are the driver information panels. The first of these shows you the current train speed, the speed limit, the current time. You should try to remain within the speed limit at all times to ensure your train does not derail. Now, it's this thing over here we're talking about. Currently in the world, it is 10:07 a.m. The limit is 40 miles an hour and we're sitting idle. Now it's time to drive the train with DC driver controls. Let's get the locomotive moving. The DCC controller, or digital command control, is much like a digital model railway. There is a dial to control speed, buttons to control other locomotive functions. Speed control. Move the dial clockwise and it will start the train moving forward. Counterclockwise will make it move in reverse. Turn it further to increase speed. Closer to the center will move it slower. The stop button, click to bring the train to a halt. Decouple. Click to enter decouple mode. This allows you to split the train and leave wagons behind. Pantographs. Click to operate the pantographs. If there is more than one, keep clicking to cycle through the different options. Reverse train facing. Click to reverse the direction of forwards for this train. This will not change the appearance of the vehicles, merely which way the train considers forwards. The bell. Basically click to operate the locomotive bell. The ditch lights. Turns on the bottom ditch lights. The main headlights. And the horn. When you are ready, close the instructions and try driving the locomotive with the DC dial. Okay, so we're gonna zoom in. I am actually gonna switch to cab view. One thing you want to do, always start your train off slow. Alrighty. Tutorial 1 successfully completed. Congratulations, you have successfully completed Tutorial 1. You can keep on playing the current session as long as you'd like. When you are finished, select Exit Driver on the Trainz menu. Proceed to Tutorial 2 when you are ready, and I will gladly demonstrate that. Click the main menu, you up here, and we're gonna exit driver. No, I do not wish to save. Congratulations, you have completed your first tutorial. Stay tuned for more.